Yo, man, what's up? It's your boy Sammy Socialite,
It's your boy EJ.
and we are here giving you some more Falcons talk. And we humbly come to you today.
Yes, we do.
Um, and it's not a funeral yet, but
Maybe the
we
wake.
definitely coming to the end of times for somebody on the Falcons.
Who's
So
that
let's get
somebody?
on right on into it. Fuck what you talking about. All right. So right now the Falcons are 3-4. Michael Penix Jr. is 3-3 as the starter this season, which honestly I don't think that's something to scoff at for him. Like a rookie, he's still a rookie. So a rookie quarterback going 3-3, that's not that bad. But we have another game that we played that Kirk Cousins had to start on Sunday.
Boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy. Disastrous from start to finish.
Talk to him.
As you guys know, we played the Miami Dolphins. We lost 34-10. It really was not a pretty game at all. Uh, the offense is now ranked at 15th after being second. Uh, it's pretty disappointing. No, the Dolphins came without no Tyreek Hill. As you guys know, he suffered a gruesome injury earlier in the season, so we didn't have to worry about him. We're thinking, okay, the Dolphins. Obviously, we didn't take this team lightly because what we faced the division rival earlier in the season and lost pretty bad against that, which was also a team that we thought we could just beat just like that. Thought it would be an easy win. Dolphins was another similar situation, and we thought since we had that ugly game early on that we will be able to bounce back against teams like
People
this.
thought it was an anomaly.
Yeah,
So
like, but that was not the case. The only difference is, we happen to put points up against a trash team this time instead of getting shut out, I guess. But
we didn't score our first touchdown to the fourth quarter.
yeah, it
So
didn't matter. It didn't
we'll just
matter.
put that out
It
there.
was fucking
Okay,
ugly.
so
Ugly.
this is the thing. So we're coming at y'all. It's been a few games, so
Yeah.
I do want to give us a chance to take it back to when it was looking good. All right, so we got Monday Night Football at home versus the Bills. Bills are 4-1 at this point. They had just lost their last game to the Patriots. We put on a show. I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
Like the score was 24-14, but at the end of the day, our defense shut Josh Allen down. And you usually do not see that.
Right.
So we had a lot to be hopeful for.
A
I said
lot.
Bijan finally in that Bills game, Bijan finally did what he has been trying to do and actually complete a break. Like he scored, I think it was like a 76-yard touchdown or something like that. So it's
Even
like he
81
finally
maybe. Yeah.
80,
It was
81.
81. It was
Right,
81.
facts.
81.
So it's like he finally broke it. It's like, okay, cool. Like we moving, we shaking. Like, what's goody? Then we go to San Francisco on Sunday Night Football, but it's an away game. It is in Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. And the 49ers are severely injured.
Yeah.
And unbeknownst to us, Falcons fans, we didn't realize how injured we were actually going to be going into the game.
Yeah.
Because our star rookies, Jalen Walker and Billy Bowman, did not play
Yeah.
in this game.
And not to mention Devon Diablo also went down in that game.
What happened to him, bro? Tell us what happened, bro. In the first quarter, by the way.
In the first quarter.
You remember?
I actually don't.
Oh, okay. Well, Devin Diablo, our star linebacker that we got free agency, he breaks his forearm in the game versus Christian McCaffrey. And so our run defense has been pretty straight, pretty solid because Devon is in the middle doing his thing. We had to replace him with JD Bertrand, number 40, who
Terrorist.
is really just not good. And it's like,
Golly.
you always want to believe in next man up, but baby, it's a reason why he was not a starter. And they just ran at him. I think Chris McCaffrey was averaging 53 yards a game on the ground up until this point, and we let this motherfucker get 200 all-purpose yards on us because Devine went out in the first. But the real tea is the offense looked really bad against the 49ers, against a defense that's supposed to be trash. They just lost Fred Warner for the year. We're supposed to do crossers. We're supposed to attack them up the middle and do all this shit, and we didn't do none of this shit.
None of it. None of it. And we were thinking, okay, we were obviously going into this 49ers game confident because of how the Bills game went. We thought we were finally getting some traction.
Should have beat them.
But no, we back to square one.
Now the thing with the 49ers loss, it wasn't a bad loss. Like we literally had an opportunity
Yeah, we were shooting ourselves in the
we
foot.
actually had an opportunity to flip the whole game multiple times, but the time I'm gonna specifically speak on, and I'm not gonna talk about Mooney dumbass not going out of bounds, but and then Michael Penix on the what they call it intentional grounding for a 10-second runoff within 2 minutes, and we only had 10 seconds left.
He
So we ain't even get a score.
Right
okay,
time.
boom. So anyway, outside of that, we had a chance with 8 minutes left to continue a drive and sustain a drive. And on 4th and 1, Bijan Robinson was not in the game. Tyler Algier was not getting the ball. It was a pass to Drake London, probably like 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. And the defender for the 49ers said that they knew exactly what play was going to be run because of the motion from Charlie Warner. So, again, we had a chance to take over. We couldn't. And our defense tried their best to stop them from scoring a touchdown because at this point, it's 13-10. Like the game, and this is 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Like the game is still very much in reach.
Yeah.
And then they drive all the way down the field, and McCaffrey scores a touchdown, which actually wasn't even supposed to be a touchdown. It was supposed to be a penalty, a 15-yard penalty, because they dragged him. The offensive line dragged him into the end zone, which is illegal. But they didn't call it.
Yep.
So boom, we take an L. Offense did not play how it was supposed to play. So we come back against the Dolphins, and literally the Dolphins just had one of their worst games of the season the week before. Their fans are trying to figure out why their coach wasn't fired. He didn't want to bench Tua. He said, all I need Tua to do is not throw 13 picks. And Tua comes out, and I ain't going to say he lights us up because it wasn't like he had like 300 yards, but at the end of the day, I think he had like 4 TDs because of how he played. He played efficient. Allegedly, we sacked him like on the first play of the game, but we didn't touch Tua since then. The blitz wasn't there. The defense wasn't there because they were going up the middle on Bertrand, and the offense could not do anything. Michael Penix did not play. Kirk Cousins did start because Michael Penix hurt his knee. He got a bone bruise in his knee. And Kirk Cousins came out there looking just as bad as he's ever looked. And he actually, now this is the T on Kirk that I love. He went to the sideline and started cussing Zach Robinson ass out.
Yeah. I did like seeing that.
And because that, Penix is not able to do that. Allegedly.
Yeah,
and it's really, and I don't like that. I really just think it's politics and semantics. But why can't a young quarterback show passion to his offensive coordinator and be like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Like, bro, you wear a do-rag, so I feel like it's okay for you to get a little hype. Like, show some little, son. I said, Kurt went over and cussed him out. He ain't even finna start no more. Kurt did that. He was like, bitch, you fucked up my chance to get traded, ho. Like, you calling a fucking tight end screen on 4th and 7? Like, what are you doing? And like,
it's ugly, man.
The defense again, up until the fourth quarter, the game was still very much so in reach if the Falcons could not get a 3 and out. But when Bijan only has 9 carries and Tyler Algier only has 3 carries, and your identity is a running football team, how do you think that you're going to win a game? And that falls on Zach Robinson. Bro, I don't care if they're stopping it. They're not stopping our runs for losses. So let's be clear. So at any you stop running when they're in your backfield. When they're getting you, now you're at second and 13, second and 14 type shit. That's not happening. They're still getting 2-3 yards. Just run the ball, bro. Bijan has the ability to be putting up Jonathan Taylor numbers. Jonathan Taylor is putting up the numbers he has. Yes, his offensive line is good. Yes, that is a fact. But he's getting 20 plus carries every game. This is not passes. This is carries. Like Bijan, we might give Bijan 20 touches. Which he might run 15 times and he'll catch 5. But Bijan needs 20 carries and Tyler needs 14. Well, 9. Okay, 14 is less. But at least 10 to 12 Tyler needs because we need to be running the ball at least 30 times a game. And it's very disheartening that we're not doing that, knowing that we don't have the wide receivers that everyone else has. Yes, Drake is phenomenal. Drake did miss the game, so it is what it is. Kyle Pitts, he had 9 catches for 52 yards. That just shows how type of game it was. Somebody get 9 catches, you would at least think he 80, 90 or type shit. And he been balling. So today, all the Falcons fans is somebody gotta get fired. Somebody.
We thought for sure.
Heads gotta roll. Somebody has to get fired. But sure enough, we end the day with Raheem getting his ass up there at the press conference talking about something. He has full confidence in Zach Robinson. That's the first mistake. And then the second mistake is there's not going to be any coaching changes. We're going to get back to work.
Idiot, man.
Where's the work? Because bro? He also said that they weren't prepared. And I'm like, well, why are you not prepared? That's your fault.
Guess what? He said after we lost to San Francisco, he said we weren't prepared. We're going to fix this. Now we're in another game. We weren't prepared. We're going to fix
the
this.
Same.
The
same won't play. The same won't. Sitting out there with his capris on. Boy, we don't take them damn capris off. Put on some pants.
Slap that damn gun out his mouth.
And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because apparently that's the thing. I'm actually 100% not bothered by gun showing, but it's really a thing in the Falcons thing. That is a thing. Raheem doesn't show emotion. He's on the sidelines. We're down. I think we were down 30 to 3 or something at this point, and he's just looking there's no stakes. And it's bro, you are literally fighting for your life. In a home game, by the way. Let's be clear.
It's embarrassing.
It was a fucking home game. And the team got booed going in at halftime, as they should have, because I think we was down 20 to 3 at half. If that. I don't even know if we scored the field goal in the first or second half, because that's just how bad the shit was going. It's we're going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Bro, why are you not running? For us to only have run the ball 13 times, that is a malpractice of offensive coordinating.
Against one of the worst teams in the league.
Against the run, for sure. Yeah. But just overall, the Dolphins have not had a good season. And we allowed them to run up in our trap and do what the hell they wanted to do. All right, so we shitted on them. By the way, this is the jersey that needs to be our jersey. We need to bring it back, bring a version back. I don't know. Yeah. Clearly, we wore this against the Bills and we won. And every time we play in these jerseys, we win. It's just that energy. It's that swag. These was them niggas. And we not getting that right now. The trade deadline coming up November 4th. That's in a few days. What we gonna do? Tell them about Ray J, bro. Not Ray J.
I'm like, what?
Tell them about Ray, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
Ray McCloud, man. Ray McCloud. Mr. Handle that, man. So before the 49ers game, I know y'all saw Ray McCloud make the tweet, telling, Drake London and Moody, y'all know Ray used to be a 49er. They was basically telling them, handle my fucking old team.
You need to go back further.
Further?
Yes, to the Bills game.
The Bills.
Like, you talking about a tweet? I don't give a fuck about that damn tweet.
All right. The Bills game. All right. Well, as y'all know, motherfucking Ray and Raheem have not been seeing eye to eye on fucking things. They've been going through it.
And nobody knows why.
No one knows why.
Raheem
we still don't know why. Ray not even on the team. We still really don't know.
Raheem says it was football issues.
Yeah.
And not discipline.
Right.
He takes a excuse absence against the Bills. He doesn't play. Healthy scratch. Yep. Now, luckily we won that game. So it's like, okay, he'll be back.
Thinking none of it.
49ers game, he's healthy scratch again. They sent the nigga home. So he ain't even, not only did he not travel with the team, nigga didn't even practice. Like, he was gone. And so, of course, they cut him after we lose to the 49ers with one of the biggest things against the 49ers when we did need to pass the ball. If it wasn't Drake or Kyle, nobody was catching that shit. So you getting rid of a wide receiver that, mind you, last year, for Ray, he had almost 700 yards and a touchdown. That is great for somebody that's your wide receiver 3. Like, he was getting production. He was making clutch third down passes last year and shit. And so it was like, where's the disconnect this year? Now the nigga got cut. He's not even on the team no more. And we go into the game and play the sorriest motherfuckers, the Dolphins, and all of a sudden Drake hip is hurting, so he don't even play. And we don't got no receivers. Cardell Hodge, not doing shit. Mooney, not doing shit.
Casey Washington,
not doing shit. David Stills is a rookie and not doing shit, but it's just like Kirk was missing shit, and he was missing shit. I'm not even gonna cap. He was missing throws. The only person he was missing throws to was Mooney.
Yeah.
That was it. He wasn't missing nobody else because they wasn't not even catching.
Unusual because they were connecting like a motherfucker last year.
They were, but Mooney and Kirk ain't really practiced like that together.
Yeah.
Because Mooney was first. So, with that being said, where do we go from here? We don't have no firings. It's we're going into week 9, I think. No, week 8.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. We're going into week 8. We play the Patriots. Then we play the Colts. Then we play the Panthers. Then we play the Aints.
Oh my god!
Then I think we play like the Jets or something. And then
the Bucks after that?
Nah, Bucks December 11th. So maybe Seahawks, then the Bucks.
Yeah.
Then we got the Cardinals, then we got the Rams, and then we end the season with the Aints. And so the Aints made a quarterback switch. I think that's notable. They did bench Spencer Rattler against the Buccaneers.
Tyler Show's got the start now.
He wasn't doing good either.
Yeah.
They're really a bad team. Like, even though I know they got the voodoo and all that, if there's any season that we should sweep them niggas, is this season, and especially because we play them later. I think we'll be better by then for sure.
Yeah, and I still agree with that, despite the ugly losses to Carolina and motherfucking
the Dolphins.
Miami.
The Dolphins was the worst win in Carolina because quiet as kept.
Yeah.
Carolina is actually 4-3 now? That's like Carolina has won games. They did just get raped by the Bills, no lube. But I love to see that. Like I do. I loved every bit of it. I wanted to see it. And the Buccaneers, I actually unfortunately watched the game they played the Aints. If it weren't for the Aints, with their 5 turnovers, the Buccaneers wouldn't have won that game. They did nothing on offense. Baker Mayfield had like the worst game of his Buck career. They couldn't run. They couldn't catch. Like literally, Antoine Whitfield Jr., which is the safety for the Buccaneers. He had 2 touchdowns called back on defense because his knee was down both times, but 2. So the defense is the reason why they won that.
Yeah. Would have been a perfect day to get it done.
All right, so we did. Damn. We went through the trauma. We asked where we go from here. I guess my last question is, sitting at 3-4 with 10 games left, do you see the Falcons even getting a winning season? And that's 9-7. That's not 8-9. That's 9-7. So we have 3 wins right now, but we got 10 to go. Can we get 7 wins out of 10? With the way that this team is being ran.
With the way it's being ran, hell no.
Well,
no way we're getting there.
The only change that our bye week's gone. We already have that out the way.
Which is still weird. We didn't get it for the post game, but okay. Before the post game.
And that is a whole nother. Okay, we'll hit that in. But for me, with 10 games left and we have 3 wins, that means we have to win 6 games.
Yes.
6 out of 10.
Yes.
It's very possible to me that we could win 6 out of 10 games. However, with the way the NFC is shaping up this year, winning 6 of 10 to get to 9-7 is not making the playoffs in the NFC right now. So at the end of the day, people still getting fired and heads still gonna roll because this is the season where it was playoffs or bust. Like that was it. And we don't look like a playoff team. I always hate when people be like, you want them in the playoffs? Like, why you want them in? But it's like, bro, like you have Bijan Robinson and you don't know that that's the key.
It's concerning, bro, because we just fans saying this shit. I don't know what's going on in that locker room.
LOL.
Might as well be in the damn locker room at this point, motherfucker.
Well, I'm trying to get in the locker room, by the way.
Anyway, but I need to know what's going on through Raheem and Zach's mind. It seemed like the only hiring that I really enjoy this year is Jeff Ulbrich, bro. Everything outside of that defense is just pure torture to fucking experience. Like I'm not and with all the losses we had, I can't really say. Maybe besides, man, one game, the defense was terrible. No, like I was sad. I've been satisfied with this defense pretty much every week, bro.
Until now, because they're missing pieces.
Yeah,
and that is very important.
And it's really exposing our weaknesses. Like,
well, linebacker had always been a weakness. That's why we addressed it with Devon Diablo. Because again, if we didn't get Devon Diablo, who would have been the starting linebacker? It would have been Bertrand. Yeah. And they already knew that shit was not going to work.
They didn't want to put that nigga in, bro.
But that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so going back to what was I supposed to go back to? You were saying
the coach thing. Bye week.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Facts. Okay, so when the schedule first came out, everyone just assumed that because it had leaked that we was gonna play the Colts in Berlin. Cool. Week 9. Usually, now I will say usually most teams do get the bye week before they go to the overseas game. Now, what I did see this year with NFL, it seems as if this year they are, because they're trying to get more international games, which I think is fucking disgusting, but they keep trying to get more games. I think they're just trying to get teams ready to possibly have that short shit. So the Rams went to London. They didn't go to London till Saturday. They had to play Sunday. And they ain't no winning. By a lot, actually, to be honest. Matthew Stafford blew the shit out of the Jacksonville Jaguars when they played.
Yeah, he did.
So I don't know.
Had
I
a
mean,
field day with
it
them
is what it
motherfuckers.
is. But the Colts are a great team. They're 6-1. Shit. Like I said, the Patriots is dope. If we could get if we could get the Drake May and make Ramondre Stevenson fumble and just do defensive shit, we're gonna always be in that game. Like I said, AJ ain't shit to scoff with. Like Stephon is not the same age he used to be. He does do stuff, but not really worried about him. Not worried about Keyshawn Booty. Not really worried about DeMario Douglas. They are very fucking beatable, bro. But they're playing inspired football, and the
Yeah,
Falcons do not look inspired.
no, not at all. And this is definitely not a team you want to be playing after an ugly loss like we had on Sunday. Like,
No, it is because they got to improve. They got to improve. But all right, y'all. It's your boy Sammy Socialite, man.
it's your boy EJ trying to stay strong through it all, man.
We got hope. We trying our best, man. We'll be back. See y'all later, man.
See y'all.
Why don't you just stop?